Hey everyone, Scampage. I'm here for another What's in My Mind. My voice is finally back, or at least to some extent. I can talk again. The last few days I've been. Sorry. That must have sounded weird. I don't know. I coughed mid talk. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, my voice was gone and. Sorry. I'm still coughing and stuff, but I can talk again. Anyway, this week's topic's gonna be depression. And I'm going to talk. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Just depression in general. I mean, these days, I'm guessing people are getting more and more depressed over things like, I don't know, wars happening, diseases, and friggin', I don't know. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in Australia, how is it in Australia? I haven't really been keeping up. I don't really keep tabs, but uh, does it feel like the community is any safer than it was before? I don't feel it's uh, worse, but there's been a lot of weird things going on in the news. Hmm. But anyway, depression. Sorry, I was eating something. Uh, I'm mostly depressed about my channel because it's barely getting any views, but it's getting more than it was before. But like I've seen channels where they haven't even uploaded any videos and they have more subscribers than me. Uh, yeah, I guess in time it might get better. Hope my commentary gets better. Ugh. But yeah, as I upload more and more videos and finish and do more and more games, hopefully it will start attracting more viewers. I'm doing this for fun though, but I actually like to, I don't know, what's the word? Have people acknowledge. Ugh, can't talk. Sorry, try not to cough in the microphone. Um, I guess, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, I want people to acknowledge my videos. I want more comments. I don't really care about subscriber count because there's people who subscribe and never watch your videos. There's people who watch your videos but never subscribe. So subscription count isn't everything, but it'd be nice to know. Because usually a subscriber usually means someone's interested in your channel and want to watch your videos. But not more. Most of my views. Damn it! Stop coughing. Most of my views are from people who aren't my subscribers. Not that I'm saying none of my subscribers are watching my videos. I know there are some. Corefest, new one, and Blue Mace. I think we chatted once or a few days ago the day I lost my voice, they called me up on the Skype and chatted. We did some chatting, playing Minecraft and stuff. I'm over that game. Blah. So yeah, I mean I haven't been doing it that long, but there's people out there who've also haven't been doing it as long. The same thing as me. Haven't uploaded as many videos and you know you're having way more views, having way more uh, subscribers and blah 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 stuff like that. So it kind of makes me depressed. There are other things in life that's also make me depressed, like university. I mean, with university, the last of my exams for the semester are over, so I'm kind of taking time off for once. a bit nervous about my results. It's not like I walked in there, looked at the test, and I was like, I have no idea what this is. I knew most of it, but there were a few questions and stuff in the exam that kind of threw me off. One thing I hated. Oh, sorry, I yelled in the microphone again. One thing I hated was that I had 3 exams, and like they were all 3 hours, and 2 of them were in 8:30 in the morning. It takes me an hour and a half to get to uni. So at the what's it called? Had to get there half an hour later. Sit a couple. Well, one of the exams, everyone who was doing the course was seated together, so there was a couple hundred people, and the other ones was like groups of 40. So yeah, that kind of annoyed me, having to wake up so early. I lost so much sleep. Again, depression. I mean, I'm not saying I'm depressed because of exams, but sorry. Just I like to sleep a lot. That's usually how I deal with my depression. Sleep. If I get all upset, I don't really get upset. I do get really annoyed a lot. But yeah, I'm saying I'm the saddest person in the world, but everyone gets depressed. Especially lately when everyone wants to, what's it called? Have everything and own everything. The whole consumerism mentality, or whatever it's called. You have to have the latest. What's it called? That phrase? Keeping up with the Joneses. That's it. Yeah, I don't do that. I wish I could. But yeah, I need to save up money for university. I mean, I have in Australia, it's called HECS debt, where government pays for your fees. You still have to pay for your textbooks, travel, and all that. They pay for your fees, and after you finish your university course, if you ever finish your university course, once you start working, they take off, what was it? I don't know. I think it was like 7% out of your paycheck every week until you fully pay off. I don't think they charge interest. They just they may just make you pay until you've paid off all of your fees. But lately, universities have started adding more fees because apparently the fees that they get paid isn't enough. So they tacked on more fees. And then I have to pull out another friggin' HECS debt on those. Because, I'm saying I'm not poor. I'm kind of middle class. Where, I'm not struggling for food or anything, but it's been a very, very long time since I've been able to spend money on myself. Most of my money spent on textbooks, stationery, books, pens, pencils, stuff like that. Mostly books, because amount of notes you have to take. I did buy a tablet, but it was like the cheapest tablet I could buy, which was like, not really the cheapest, but Toshiba Thrive 10-inch, because those 7-inch ones were disgusting. It's so small. So yeah, maybe I should be eating for this. But yeah, I still take my book and take notes down, but it's like every lecturer will have even though it's a really, really, I think it's like 100, I don't know how big it is, but a huge ass display. They have a projector, but they like to put, the smallest font to fit as much as they can on each slide. Some lecturers read from the slide, others just talk about in general, and you gotta read, or I post it online so you can read yourself, but I'd rather read through it at the same time as the lecturer or during the lecture so I kind of get what they're saying. I keep going off topic. Anyway, back to depression. Jesus Christ. Because I love saying Jesus Christ a lot, and bloody hell, and swear. Again, more. I don't know. I don't swear a lot or out loud, but usually during video games I swear all the time. But yeah, so with depression, I did in high school last year have a crush on someone, but I really don't want to go into this. Get me all depressed, and I'll just fall asleep. But usually after I wake up, I just end up getting depressed again. Because I can't sleep forever. It gets to the point where I slept so long that I end up just lying in bed, looking right up the ceiling, just wide awake, and then I usually get yelled at to get out of bed, or I usually just get out of bed. Because I can't sit still. I mean, I can sit somewhere for a very long time. So, doing 3-hour tests is easy for me, unlike some people who get fidgety and start rocking in their chair and moving around. When they start leaning over side to side and stretching. I rarely do that. I can usually sit for hours, but lying down, I could have trouble doing. Not trouble lying down, but for a long time. So yeah, I can't sleep forever. I think the longest I've ever slept is like, 11 hours, I think. Like from midnight to 11. After that, I'm wide awake. I can still lie down for a while, but as you get up, especially ever since I started doing this, usually waking up 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, sometimes 9, depending on what day and how bothered I am to record. And the last 3-4 days, I don't remember. I think it's been 4. I think today has been the 4th day. I haven't been recording anything. I've been playing games, testing some stuff out, different recorders and stuff. In the end, they all ended up being worse or not as good as what I've been using, so I ended up wasting a lot of time. Again, annoying me, stressing me out. That's another thing, stress. Get stressed out, end up giving up, and then you end up getting depressed. But yeah, as I was saying before, had a crush in high school, and to, not to be saying any names, but she was really nice, but in the end, she ended up going with her ex-boyfriend. And the worst thing about that is her ex-boyfriend is like down the road from me. Like a 3-minute walk from my house. And for the past 6 months, or actually 7 months I should say, last time I saw her was in December. The last time I thought I was going to see her was in December. She said she was going to move away. And then about 2 months ago, I saw her at the bus stop. And it kind of clicked in my head. Because the way she came from, like the street she walked out from, was where her ex-boyfriend, I don't even know what to call it, her boyfriend who used to be her ex-boyfriend. She came out from his street where he lives, so kind of clicked. It turns out she never moved, and for the past how many months she's been every so often staying over the night at his house doing whatever. So yeah. See, when I kind of saw her, I kind of had a mini, what's the word? Because you could say emotional breakdown. I don't know. In my head, of course, I didn't, fall to the ground and didn't make a scene or anything. But in my head, I kind of felt like shit. So yeah, that kind of depressed me out. Thankfully, that wasn't during the exam period, or I don't think I'd be able to have done the exams. But no, that day I kind of left uni early because I felt like throwing up. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm the saddest or most depressed person, but depressed enough to say I have depression. Not like suicidal tendencies, that kind of depression. I'm not that far up, but far up, far up there to the point where kind of just sleeping in and not being bothered to do anything. Thanks to YouTube and doing what? Because lately I got so well, since last year, slowly started getting it more and worse. To the point where I'd play a video game for about, I don't know, like half an hour, and I pretty much just stopped playing and so about when did I even start? About March, and early March, end of February. I was like, you know what? I know I can't force myself to play video games, but if I give myself a goal, I'm guessing I'd be able to play them. So a way for me to cope with my depression and not being able to, well, video games used to be my escape from reality to help me with my, dealing with daily shit that everyone has to deal with. I know there are plenty of people who have shit that pile up 10 times higher than mine. As I get older and more independent, is gonna start piling up on me too. But yeah, thanks to YouTube and this channel, I now have a reason to play games in their entirety. Because I'm not just doing it for myself, I'm doing it for anyone who's watching. And I really don't care. I hope people enjoy it. Last thing I want to do is have someone watch my video and not be getting upset or angry over it. I'm not the best player, but I play games for fun. I really don't care about graphics. I care about gameplay. If it looks boring, I won't play it. If it looks fun, I will play it. I just wish I had more time in the day. But most people think, people who just play games or who have YouTube channels about just playing games, just wasting their life or doing something that's stupid. I know. My parents know I'm on YouTube, but they don't know I'm spending hours and hours every day recording, uploading, and editing videos. If they did, I'd get pissed off. But yeah, depression sucks. But if you end up giving up or stop doing things because of depression, then seriously, you need to have a good hard look at everyone else, not everyone else that you know, just everyone else in general. Usually there are people way off worse than you are. I mean, there's a freaking meme. What's it called? Bad Luck Brian. If your life is as bad or worse than his, then you have the right to be depressed and complain or get all upset about it. If your life isn't as bad as Bad Luck Brian or anyone else who's really shitty life, I guess you could say depression is just in your head and you're kind of giving up. Of course, if there's a huge difference between depression and grief, which is, getting upset over someone's death or losing someone. Or grief's not just about death, but, end up breaking up with someone that's kind of, I don't know. I know getting upset over someone's death or the loss of someone is grief, but I'm not 100% sure if grief also applies to losing a friend or breaking up with someone in a relationship or anything, but I guess it's similar. But yeah, just don't give up. That's my that's my message to anyone who's depressed. Don't give up. Even even if this video, even what I just said, only gets seen by like one person, including me. Seriously, I'm not gonna give up. I know. I said I'd give up if I'd stop getting views or I got no subscribers. I changed my mind. I'm gonna keep going. Because if I don't do this, what else am I gonna do? Can't lie in bed all day. And then what's it called? Just playing video games for myself. It's kind of boring. So I'm always open for people suggesting or requesting games if I can play them. But yeah, I think I've had enough. This video is like over 20 minutes long. Yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to if you get depressed, try and cheer up. I mean, you're not gonna cheer up overnight, but if you keep being pessimistic, thinking bad thoughts, and being all negative, it's not gonna help. I'm not just saying forget everything and forget about your problems or anything, because usually you have to end up dealing with them in the end, depending on what problems you have. But yeah, just don't give up, and if you want to aim on getting happy and stop being depressed, then you have to actually do something. Otherwise, you're not going to get anything done. Like, I could be all moody and everything over what's happened to me in the past, but it doesn't affect me anymore. I've forgotten about it. I do get upset if I think about it or get reminded, but in the end, it's not stopping me from living. I am going to do what I want to do because I want to do it. I'm not going to stay all depressed because of things that happened in the past and things I regret and things I want to redo in my life. But in the end, I'm going to focus on my future and screw the past, because it's all in the past. Nothing you can do about it. If you waste your time thinking about the past or worrying about the past, you can end up getting a shitty future. So yeah, just plan ahead. Stop worrying about everything. Not the end of the world. And screw the 2012 bullcrap that's going around. Last time I checked, Mayans believed every couple thousand years they die and then they come back in a new era. I don't think that's ever happened. So yeah, an ancient human civilization predicting the future. Yeah. Good luck on that coming true. I just hope that what I just said doesn't come back to bite me. And then I'll really have a bad luck Brian moment there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. Hopefully something happy, not depression or grief or anger or stress or anything. I don't want to what's it called? I don't be all negative in these. I have been being negative, actually. I'm going to try doing something happy next time. Thanks for watching. I will see you later.